What are you doing? Run! As Team 7 will look towards their sensei, Naruto simply say, You crazy? To run? That's a fool's coward. That's a fool's job to run. I ain't running nowhere, the blonde says. Why? Why are you... You said you'll protect us no matter what. We're a team, right? The blonde says simply. Then we'll be a team. We'll get you out of there, Kakashi-sensei. No problem. As Sasuke was giving a look towards the blonde and say, What's your plan? This is my plan. Shadow Clone Jutsu! As about 500 Naruto would appear. So, he's going with that idea again. Huh. Determined. Not bad in a shinobi. As the army of blondes will charge. Charge! Running towards the Nukenin as they would all jump, dogpiling him. But it's not enough. As Zabuza burst through, as all the clones would burst flying off, popping one by one. As one Naruto clone would go through the bag. Sasuke, take it! As Sasuke would grab it, as a smile would come on Uchiha's face. A very cocky smirk edge on Uchiha as simply say, Demon Wind Shuriken, Shuriken of Shadow. As throwing the shuriken, the large shuriken, as it would make its way towards the water clone. It's going past the water clone towards the real Zabuza. So, you actually made it past my water clone aiming for the real body. Impressive. But, as he jumped over it, it's not enough. As Sakura say, That's impossible. That was dead on. As the shuriken would pop, showing Naruto. Here goes! Take this! Throwing the kunai as the kunai would launch forward. Zabuza had no choice but to remove his hand from the jutsu. As the water clone would pop, as the water jutsu would disperse, releasing Kakashi as the ball would splash into the water, resubmerging on the other side. How, you little... Looks like it's gotta keep off your head first. As it was stopped by a braced fist. Not bad, Naruto. As Kakashi would simply say. That was your plan all along, huh? Yeah, it was quite simple, I'm not gonna lie. I knew he had no choice to get past the water clone. So I just headed to a shuriken. Sasuke knew I transformed into a shuriken in a moment. He felt my chakra. When he threw me, that was simple enough. Dead on target. Then when he jumped over the shuriken, simple enough, I popped. There was two shurikens and like one. The first one went past Zabuza, but the second one was already right behind him. And when he saw me, I threw a kunai so I could release you. Quite simple on the other hand, but brilliant on my side. That's a blonde smile. Not bad, Kakashi would think. That's Naruto, Sakura would think. How is that possible? He came up with that plan all by himself, and Sasuke just went with it. This really the same Naruto that dead last from the academy? But now, it's just between me and you, Zabuza. And he's still holding back the blade with the metal, with his covered hand, which had a thin bar of metal holding the blade, large cleaver blade back. As Zabuza will simply bring back his blade, stepping back, as Kakashi would do the same. As the two start to go through hand signs. The two continue to do hand signs. This is going through dog ram. Another, I forgot all the hand signs. Hang on. So, yeah, that's nothing. Going through the hand signs is simply, as the two would shout, water style, water dragon jutsu! As the water dragon would appear, shocking everyone to see how is this possible? There should be no way. He's copying every one of my moves. That doesn't, that should be happening. He's copying every last one of my moves to very ounces of, very small parts, nicks of my movement. Exact copy, the Sharingan. As the two large water dragons would rush towards each other as simply clashing. As this would continue on, Zabuza and Kakashi would continue to fight. But every time Zabuza swung, Kakashi would do the same with his kunai. It was like they were exact mimics, clones of each other. That shouldn't be possible. How is this happening? It's simple. I can see the future. Kakashi said simply, and your future is death. As Kakashi's water dragon was rushed towards Zabuza's, blasting it, seeing it disperse Zabuza's water dragon, as smashing into Zabuza, sending him back into the forest lines, as crashing into trees. Zabuza will cough up the water in his lungs as a bomb washes towards shore because of the jutsu. As a battle between high-level shinobi, Sasuke would see this power. It's impressive. This ain't over. Kakashi! As two Simba needles would penetrate the nuke in his neck, as the man would fall down, dead. The blonde would look as seeing the nuke in. Is he dead? How's that possible? The blonde wondered. As a shinobi appeared, a hunter nin. Thank you for occupying him, as the so-called nin said. Now I must be off. I've been chasing you for a long while now. Thank you, once again. At this period in Shunshin, the blonde will see this as being pissed off. What the hell was that? The blonde says. That shouldn't be possible. He's our age. How is he a hunter nin? The blonde says simply. Kakashi's eyes would narrow, seeing this. As Sasuke would simply do his normal nonchalant answer to everything. The Uchiha looked towards the blonde, Snibblong surging in rage. How is that guy a hunter nin? Kakashi-sensei, what's going on? Let's say that things are going down very well. As Kakashi simply says, alright, let's continue making our way back to Wave. As this is when Kakashi takes a step forward, pulling down his headband, as the man would stop moving for a second, as he would fall. As the Gettys would be surprised seeing Kakashi fall, unconscious, Sakura quickly rushed towards her sensei, looking over him, and she just simply said, chakra exhaustion. Chakra exhaustion, the blonde says? He's exhausted? And the blonde says, how is he exhausted? The Dojutsu Sasuke says simply, the Sharingan takes up the chakra when you use it. Because he's not in Chiha, he can't deactivate the eye. So it continues chakra. As Tsuno said, we're not far from the Wave. My house is nearby. Come on. As Sasuke and Naruto pick up the Kakashi. Okay, let's head on. As the blonde would simply follow Tsuno. As they arrive at Wave. As Kakashi would lay in bed. Once they finally arrived at Wave, things were interesting. The blonde would look towards Kakashi, simply would wonder, how you think, Kakashi-sensei? I'm feeling okay, Naruto. Thank you. asked Kakashi simply say, getting up. Sensei, that eye, is it really worth it? Using it? It drains your chakra every moment. Sakura, some things are just meant to be used. And I've given away this eye, I'll have a disadvantage, a huge disadvantage. Yes, even though sadly it's consuming my chakra at this moment, I need it. Sasuke was simply humph in response to the answer. After Blonde simply asked, so, when are we gonna start training? Cause we gotta get stronger, Sensei. Well, soon. But I have some news for y'all. Kashi simply say Zabu is still alive. Huh? The blonde says, how? And Sasuke will say he didn't burn the body. Huh? What do you mean he didn't burn the body? Hunter and Sasuke simply say they meant to burn the body after they killed it, to remove any evidence. But he just took the body and left. Kakashi simply said that was accomplished, getting him out of trouble. When I checked his pulse, he seemed dead, or he looked dead, but really he's put in a death state. So, he escaped? He's still alive? The blonde growled. Then what do we do, Kakashi-sensei? We can't just let him go out. Let him go get away with this. You have enough time to learn some things. Asked Kakashi simply say, I hold up and trained a lot more. And this mission, this revealed my eyes to a lot of things. You three are a promising team of shinobi. I've been neglecting your training for so long. It's time for me to really show you the ropes of being a shinobi. Finally! Let's go, the blonde says simply. But first, you learn one very important thing about being a shinobi. What's that? The blonde says simply. Follow me, as Kakashi simply say, getting up. As the team would follow him out to the forest, this is what the blonde would ask, so how long do we have until he comes back? Estimating of his wounds and bruises that I gave him, 2 weeks at max. 2 weeks, the blonde says. But that's short, Sakura says. Really short. As if that hunter knows medical ninjutsu. A week at best. Or maybe a few hours. But if he's just going to use herbs and meds, normal things, just to let him heal up. 2 weeks at most. That's simply the blonde. 2 weeks, huh? Okay. I hope you know what you're doing, Kakashi-sensei. Alright, this should be good enough. The first lesson of becoming a shinobi is to learn how to use your chakra properly. Huh? Ask the three gang would simply say. Yes. As shinobi use our chakra, it's our main arsenal weapon. Our chakra is important to us. We use it in battle and other things in our normal day lives. But shinobis, we use it for more than that. We have categories that we put it into. 5 categories, technically, as Kakashi would say. But we only use 4, mostly. What are those 4? Ninjutsu, Genjutsu, and Taijutsu. That's 3, the blonde says simply. We're missing 2, Sasuke says. Fuinjutsu and Kenjutsu. But why aren't those 2 used that much? As Kakashi would say, a lot of shinobi rather use Genjutsu and Ninjutsu. I know why, the blonde says simply. Because we can use cool, awesome attacks with Ninjutsu. Do heavy damage as well. Yes and no. Ninjutsu gives us better chakra control or chakra. And it also helps to boost our reserves. Genjutsu is art of illusions. Illusions, the blonde says simply. Genjutsu. Illusions to trick the mind. A shinobi can use Genjutsu to invade a person's mind and make them do things, see things that usually wouldn't be able to happen, as Sakura simply say. Oh, the blonde says. That seems lame, the blonde says simply. It's a very powerful art, Naruto. Kachi says, you must learn it. The blonde sighed. Fine. Sasuke said, what about Funjutsu and Kenjutsu? Now, personally, I know a lot of people who use Funjutsu and Kenjutsu, but I'm not that good at it. So I'm going to be teaching the normal 3. Genjutsu, Ninjutsu, and Taijutsu. The 3 of Shijobi would nod. So, what kind of jutsu will you give us today, Kachi-sensei? First, you learn how to climb a tree. After 3 shinobi would face drop seeing this. You're kidding me, right? The blonde says. I know how to climb a tree. Without your hands, Kachi-sensei says. Without my hands? Then how am I supposed to climb a tree then? Naruto says simply, like this. After Kachi do a hand sign that's walking, after generating the chocolate he needed, walking upon the tree. He's walking on a tree, the blonde says. Right? Sakura eyes are wide and he's using chakra. Yes, Sakura. I'm using chakra to take upon the tree. Using chakra along with this also boosts your chakra control. This also helps you with your jutsu as well. There's another version of this. It's water walking. What I did earlier. But it's a bit more harder. But if you can get this down, every jutsu that you know and use will be a lot easier to do. Like the Chadokon Jutsu? Yes. Oh, the blonde says. Nice. Now, I'm going to go over all your pros and cons. First, I'm going to go over your cons. Sasuke, you first. You're well-rounded in everything. But you're overconfident. Too overconfident. When someone gets ahead of you, you rage out. That's not good. You need to be level-headed in the fight. If you're not, you'll die. Sasuke would grunt hearing this. That's understanding what Kachi was saying. But in your jutsu arsenal, taijutsu, you're doing fine. Along with your genjutsu. Naruto. To be honest, you're closer to Sasuke. But yet you lack a lot of things. You're a brawler for your taijutsu. You just throw fists and nothing else. Genjutsu, you're absolutely almost zero, nothing. And ninjutsu, you have one jutsu, that's it. Along with your henshin and your other jutsu. Then you have your secret card, your tenant, your secret card. The blonde eyes would understand what Kachi say, but it's secret card. But that's it. And Sakura, you're the worst out of the whole team. You have no ninjutsu, genjutsu, along with terrible fighting styles as well. You're worse than Sasuke and Naruto combined both. Sakura's head will low down as saying, yes, Kachi-sensei, but you're academically smart. The blonde wants to say, hey, Sakura-chan, this will be fine. I'm sure you're good at something. Well, why you try to baka, she simply says. Okay, relax, the blonde says simply. Now, I'm missing a clone for each of you to learn a certain fighting style. Alright? Good. Now, before we do that, he'll throw 3 kunai to them. Climb that tree. You're kidding, the blonde says. Yes. No, I'm not. Kashi simply says. As Kashi will simply say, get to it. The 3 gang members were growling after hearing this, picking up the kunais and starting to make their way forward. And also, note, if you put too much chakra, you'll just fall off the tree. Burst and fall off the tree. Too little, you just slip off. Oh, great, the blonde thought. Just great. Mark the tree with slashes when you get to the highest point until you can get to the top of the tree. And come back to me when you're done. That's what Kakashi would simply say, going off to the side of the field and pulling out his orange book to read. As giggling perversely. Now, where was I? As the team would simply start to do such that, Sakura would get to their chakra tree first because of her lack of any chakra. She had small reserves, she had the easiest of doing this. Naruto and Sasuke had a bit more trouble. The blonde only got a few steps up, at least 5 feet. Nothing else. Sasuke's a bit better. 10 at least. The blonde growled, seeing this, so come on. As the blonde looked to see Sakura atop. Hey, Sakura-chan. What? Can you give me a tip, would ya? Sakura looked at the blonde as she would think about it. Fine. As she dropped down to the forest floor and walked towards him. As she whispered in his ear, telling him. The blonde would nod, hear this, and understood it, smiling for thanks. Hating to do just that. As the blonde put that information into motion, he started running at the tree. But just as he passed Sasuke's mark, he fell off, marking the tree and looking at it, saying that, yes, higher than Sasuke. Sasuke would see this as growling. Damn it. As the two continued doing at it. As the continuation of this would go on for about a few hours. Not long, the Uchiha asked for the information. The blonde was reluctant to tell him, but told him in the end. And not long, they both got up to the tree. As Kakashi would see them all, seeing this, eyes smiling. Well, this is going to be nice. As Kakashi was saying, alright, that's good enough. This is a good enough training for today. We'll start on the rest of the 3 ninjutsu arts tomorrow. As they would all nod as somebody came back to his house to rest. The blonde simply says, so, Kakashi-sensei. You know, I'm probably lacking a lot of things, but I have the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and, well, it's a solid clone jutsu, right? Yes. But yet, I feel I can do more than just pop clones in some of them. Maybe catching on to the secret of the Shadow Clones. Have you noticed something about the Shadow Clones, Naruto? Notice about the Shadow Clones? No. Well, Akashi simply say, once you do notice, tell me. Damn it. As the blonde would wonder what was this so-called secret. As he just followed his sensei. The next day, they'll be at it again. And this time it was different. Alright, as Akashi would do some familiar hand sign, as 3 shadow clones would appear of Akashi's. Well, 2 actually, not 3. As Akashi would smile, I smile seeing this. You know the Shadow Clone Jutsu, Naruto says simply. Of course, every Jonin knows that, but not a lot can use it because how much chakra it takes off of the wielder. As Sasuke would simply say, then why can he just spawn it infinitely? Well, because Naruto has a lot of chakra. They get a lot of chakra. Naruto would spawn Shadow Clone Jutsu a lot of times. And it makes it easier for him. And also, it can help him in a lot of things. Recon, looking around, where he could look one side and to the other. As the clone demonstrated, with one clone looking to the other side and one looking towards the right. The blonde wondered what that meant. As Tsubakashi set them off with Sasuke and Sakura. As Kashi walked towards the blonde, as simply say, have you noticed about the shadow clones yet? The blonde sighed, saying, no. Only thing I really noticed is I can just spawn shadow clones infinitely, that's it. Maybe because he has too much chakra, he probably won't even notice the fact of the shadow clone's secret technique. Too much chakra to notice. I'll just tell you that Kashi said simply, The Shadow Clone Jutsu is used for recon. Okay. I know that. That's what the scroll said. The blonde says simply. But also, you missed something, a very important fact about the jutsu. Anything that a clone learns, the wielder knows. Huh? The blonde says. Think about it like this. If your clone goes out over there, back to Suzuna's house, and watches him for about 15 minutes, once it pops, the information will return back to you. The blonde blinked and thought about this, and realized he was right. He noticed some things when he was fighting Zabuza, different perspectives of the fight. I actually noticed that, finally. When I was fighting Zabuza, I saw some things differently during my clones. I found it strange and off-putting. Maybe I was just moving really fast, but it was my clones. That's what I saw. Different perspectives of their life, the boss said, looking down at his hands. Thanks. Wait, can it tell during my training too? As Kachi used to say, yes it can. But the sad thing about it, it cannot be used for gaining muscles or anything like that. Strength training is all guided on your own. But ninjutsu and genjutsu, now that's the deal. Huh? You can learn katas using it, different fighting styles, jutsus, and along with everything else. But when it comes to the main body, this will be able to do it. So I can learn jutsus just twice as fast. Yep. Then why didn't they not teach Sakura-chan and Sasuke? Well, because of your reserves, Naruto. It benefits you. You're the owner in the village. Close to the Hokage can just spam the jutsu randomly anytime you want. Because of my large reserves? Yes. And also because of your tenant. Because it's chakra adds to your own. So making your reserves even bigger. You're low jonin to high jonin to low Kage level chakra reserves. True, the blonde says. From chakra. So use it to your advantage. As Kashi will pull out a few scrolls and simply give them, here's each scroll. There's a few taijutsu styles, a few genjutsu, and and a couple of ninjutsu scrolls. Really? Nice, the blonde says simply, looking at the scrolls. But you said I absolutely had no chance of learning any genjutsu scrolls. My genjutsu is almost abnormal. Not even abnormal, non-existent. Yes. True, but maybe because of your tenant. Probably, the blonde says. I'm more of a ninjutsu guy, you know. True, but it's still good to learn how to use it. If you can't use genjutsu, at least learn how to spell genjutsu. It comes in handy. The blonde not hearing this is looking down the scrolls. Thanks, Kashi-sensei. As Naruto just go off on his own, Kashi will watch this and be wondering, so, what are you gonna do with those scrolls, Naruto? You watching Sensei? He's getting stronger every day. As Kakashi will give you information from his clones, seeing that Sasuke is already learning some jutsu on Sakura. With the blonde, Naruto will go through his first scrolls, as simply looking to see the first ninjutsu scroll. It was the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu. The Shadow Shuriken Jutsu? What's this? The Shadow Clone Shuriken Jutsu is the Shadow Clones they use for shurikens. Ooh, this could be useful. Put it to the side as simply looking at the other scroll as simply saying, the Exploring Shadow Clone. Okay. Excuse me, I just did it fast. As the blonde will simply look towards the other scroll as looking at it. Says, ooh. Element. Water style jutsu. Nice. Fire. The blonde opened the scroll, seeing the first jutsu he saw. Fireball jutsu. The blonde would blink, seeing it. He's seen Sasuke use it in the academy, smiling and seeing this. If I can use this jutsu, I can up Sasuke. Oh, I'm gonna use this. But I also want to learn the other jutsus as well. The blonde looked towards us, looking at the other jutsus. So earth, water, air, and lightning. Huh. The blonde would go through the scroll. I was looking at the scroll. Well, this is something. Well, might as well go through it. Yes, but how am I going to do this all at once? The blonde will stop and pause, remembering the shadow clone jutsu. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. The blonde getting up and standing. Okay, how many clones should I summon? 30, 40, maybe 500. 500 would do. I can blonde through the same hand sign. Kaibachi no jutsu! As this a puff of smoke would appear in the whole clearing, seeing all 500 Narutos. As the original Naruto saying, alright guys, grab a scroll from each. And also, read that one too, along with the Genjutsu. It'll be good for us to learn how to dispel Genjutsu. Some close with Sai seeing this. And also, dispel the groups of 10. So I noticed something about the shadow clones, gives migraines, as each clone would head off with a scroll. The blonde taking the one that he saw the most, that interested him the most. Chakra manipulation. The blonde opened the scroll, seeing it. What's this? Steps to the chakra ball. What's a chakra ball? The blonde looked at the scroll, simply looking at it, seeing chakra ball, aka the Rasengan. What the hell's a Rasengan? The blonde looked at the scroll, looking at it once more. Kashi would look at it, saying, crap, I didn't mean to give him that scroll. That's for a bit later, but maybe he can use it. It is his father's jutsu. This chakra ball scroll, Reiki, the Rasengan, is used for the fourth Hokage? How did Kashi Sensei know one of the fourth jutsus? If he gave it to me, but why did he give it to me? Maybe he's looking for it. The blonde will turn and look around. I still be looking at the scroll, saying, but I can use this as an advantage. The blonde will smile. Okay. The blonde will start to do this. Learn the steps. First, manipulate the chakra. But how do we manipulate the chakra? The blonde will look at seeing all the steps. And he's grabbing rubber balls. Rubber balls? Where am I supposed to get rubber balls? Looking down the scroll, see. Here's the supplies. As summoning chalk to the kanji, as rubber balls would appear, balloons, rubber balls, and other things. Grabbing a balloon, seeing is the first one to do. It's wait for the water. Well, that's decent. The blonde will simply get the rubber balloon and simply say, so I put chakra into it, then spin it. Spin the water by using my chakra? Huh. Okay, the blonde simply saying, I decided to do so. Using his chakra to spin the water. But it has to stay as a rubber ball, as not pop it. So the blonde did so, just like that. He popped a few balloons at first. The blonde ground seeing this. Oh, god damn it, come on. So the blonde would do once more. After a couple of tries, he got the first step down. The blonde would look as blinking. Hey, it worked. The blonde would shake the balloon. Well, seeing that it's actually still in there, seeing the water still in there. The next one is the rubber ball. Now it has to use the chakra to pop the rubber ball. But it cannot be ripped apart. It cannot be popped by using a hole. It must be popped like a balloon. That's burst. So I could just burst it open. Okay. That's simple, the blonde was to say. And putting his hands upon the rubber ball, as pushing his chakra into it, and simply looking at it, feeling. Trying to pop the rubber ball, finding it very difficult. Okay, this might be a bit harder to do. I simply, at first thing, as doing so, popping the rubber ball, trying to pop the rubber ball. A few hours would go by, finding it difficult. So he's putting a chakra into it, but it's not spinning that it should be. The water made it a lot easier because it's something to use. With the water, he can feel how it moves, so he can spin it to that direction. But with nothing in the rubber ball, it's harder to do. It's just nothing inside. It's empty. How am I supposed to do this at all? The blonde will stop and looking at a leaf. As you see a leaf plucked down, falling, as the wind would just brush it along the side. As the wind would blow it one side to the other. The ball watched the leaf as it falls. As the wind would push it to one side. As the leaf would land right in front of him, pointing towards him. As the light wind would brush again. As the leaf would lift up again, spin towards the other side. As the blonde's eyes widened, he was now understanding. Wait a second. Grabbing the leaf and simply looking at the leaf, examining it. It was a light. Maybe to pop the ball, I don't need to actually just push my chakra into it until it just blows. Maybe I just need to generate the chakra enough. If I wanted to be in a spear, the water was easy because nothing was in it. But the rubber ball is empty, making it hollow. But how am I supposed to pop the rubber ball unless I put something in it? All I've been doing is generate my chakra to pop it up, trying to hope it to burst open. But it says to contain in a ball shape. That's how I prefer the jutsu. So, but it's rotating every time it spins when the wind blew it apart. One side to the other. Circular formation. The blonde's eyes widened. Trying this one more time. I don't need this. I don't need to pop the rubber balloon, the old-fashioned way. Maybe I just need to push my chakra in just multiple directions, and it should just make a spear. Let my chakra flow into the ball, then guide it one direction to the other, left, right, front, center, back, forth. The blonde's eyes would open as he would try it. So doing so, he would do it. As doing so, it would start to, you can feel it start to shake. As then it popped, boom. As it would send him back flying, as Kashi would catch him, say, I did it. Kashi would smile, seeing it, looking down to the blonde, saying, yep, you did it. But what's the last step? Kashi-sensei is simply looking at the blonde. As Kashi said, well, and the scroll says, you gotta maintain it outside. Maintain it outside. Maintain it? Yep. How do I do that? Summon your chakra, spin it in an orb, using both elements. Shape, manipulation, and power. The rubber balls help you do the shape. The rubber balls help me do the shape? No, sorry, scratch that. She says, the water balloons help you do the shape. The rubber ball help you use power. Now do both elements to complete the jutsu. Both elements? The blonde says, wondering, how the hell am I supposed to do both elements? I can barely even do one. Okay. The blonde generates hands, putting it together. Generating chakra, simply wondering. As trying it, Kachi would look, wondering if he can finish his father's technique. It's generating the chakra, and how much chakra was needed to make it and try to shape into a ball. But also to keep the power. But it just wizzled out. Huh? The blonde would wonder, looking at the jutsu. Trying again. And again. And again. If he added more chakra, it just burst, sending him back flying. Too much, it just was out. He needed the right amount of chakra, but that was almost impossible. The Browns growl saying, I can't do it. It's almost impossible for me to do it. How am I supposed to find a way to do both stats at the same time and maintain the power and the shape? As Kashi was to say, looking at his shadow clones. Look at your shadow clones. As one clone will pop again, 10 clones will pop. As each information, one will use start to do fire style fireball jutsu, but failing at it. As the clone popped, all the other information would give to the blonde and the other clones, as the other one would do as well. One clone would give a tip to one of the others. There's for a water bullet. Instead of pushing the chakra out, just generate the water. The bottom wondered what they were talking about, looking at his clones. Each one was helping them each other with one of the information for the other jutsus. Another helped one with shape, the other helped them with power from the information. The blonde would look, thinking about it. If he can't do it by himself, as looking at his clones, he stopped and turned towards the clones, as now, as they widen, as he summoned, hey, one of you come over here, the blonde says simply. One of the clones will all turn towards their boss, as one of the clones would walk towards. As the blonde clone, the copy would look at the blonde, saying, you need to do right? The clone would nod, understanding that the jutsu they were using. All right. The blonde had on his hand, as the other would use for shape. The blonde used his chakra to generate the power, while the other one was using for the shape. As they would do it, it was working. As the blonde was going to generate the ball, the energy ball, it was working. As the blonde would see it, it worked. As seeing the technique, the Rasengan, it was complete. As seeing this ball of power, as all the clones would come towards their boss, and the other, whoa, it's awesome. One of them said, it's pretty. And this is when one of the clones says, so what do we do with it? All the blondes turned to Kakashi and said, well, what else? You have it in your hand. What do you think you're supposed to do with it? One blonde, Naruto looked at one of the blondes, says, okay. As thrusting his arm forward, Rasengan! Huh? As one of the clones would turn towards as being impacted by the jutsu, sending it flying back, exploding. As all the clones would watch, seeing it, it's causing the damage, it's exploding, seeing only thing clear left. The blonde's eyes would blink. Holy crap! That was awesome, the blonde says. That's what we're saying on, as Kashi simply says. That's awesome! As all the clones are curious, seeing that they have a new jutsu in their arsenal. As Kashi would simply say, but one more thing I gotta tell you. The fourth act, she didn't finish the jutsu. Huh? As each of the clones returned, while the original looked at Kakashi questioningly. What do you mean he didn't finish the jutsu? It seemed pretty finished to me. Well, it seemed to the fourth eye, it seemed incomplete. Yeah, you have a chakra ball and everything else, but that's not going to do as much damage if someone else can block it or absorb the chakra. So I'm planning to add an element to it. Add an element? Yeah. Element ninjutsu. Or nature energy. Add an element to the Rasengan, the blonde clone says. Wait, how the hell do you know your elements? As Kashi pulled out a chakra paper saying, I was going to teach you guys this a bit later, but here. As the blonde would take the paper, simply looking at the paper. So, you want us to do what? Push your chakra into the paper. You know each element: wind, fire, lightning, earth, and water. Now imagine what would each one of them would do to this paper. One of the clones would say, if it was fire, it probably would burn it, right? Wind, tear it apart. Earth, dirt. lightning, maybe like curse electricity, water, it gets wet. As one of them all the return is seeing. Now that's quite simple. One of the clones says, "Hey, I'm you." Oh, you. Yeah, but you're also dumb. Another clone said. But you're also calling yourself dumb. Another clone says. Huh? I'm not. Stopping this, each of the clones will think about it. Along the original. I just call myself dumb. Naruto says simply. Why, you little, as another clone would say. As Naruto dispelled all the clones. Oh, migraine. Bombs simply say. So if I do this, and putting chocolate into it, as it was split into 4. Okay, you have one element, very powerful. One would burn, as it would burn. Reddish orange flames would burn it at the end, but then it turned into a bluish purplish color. After turning it to ash, another would crumple it up, as filling a shock of electricity, as another would just turn into water, soaking it. Another would just turn into ash or dirt. The blonde will look at it as simply saying, "What the hell?" The blonde says, "I have 4 infinities?" 5. God, she says simply, "I have 5 infinities? Oh, 5 chakra natures?" Yeah, I'm actually surprised. God, she simply say, "Awesome." The blonde will look at it as simply wondering, wait, if I have 5 infinities, what does this do for me? Kakashi will simply say, well, you can learn all 5 jutsus, all 5 chakra natures of jutsus. Fire, earth, water, lightning, and earth. Well, along with air. So if I can do that, what else can I do? So, what about adding an element to Rasengan? Kakashi will simply say, you can do that a bit later. Okay, the boss says simply. But I don't think I can really do anything else. As a Bond continued training to perfect the Rasengan, the power and everything else was pretty simple. As I continued training, Kakashi would see this as a good thing. And Sasuke would see Naruto's new jutsu. He would try to tell Naruto to teach him the jutsu, but Kakashi would simply say that the jutsu was not Sasuke's level. He didn't have that much chakra to perform the jutsu like that. To maintain the power and shape, it would consume his chakra coils that it was sort of not high enough to have that. And he's not really, that kind of person to spend chakra like that easily. That's more of Naruto's thing. Kakashi had a jutsu that it would benefit him more. Naruto's a hard hitter. Sasuke's more of an agile, quick attack person. So he wanted to teach him the story, but it was a bit early, maybe a bit later, around the Chunin exams. The blonde would nod us, looking towards Kakashi as simply say, so what next? Well, we continue training. Okay, the blonde says simply, as I continue training. Sakura had a few earth jutsus. Her nature was earth and water. That was quite simple, because how hard she hit Naruto. Earth was probably one of her natures. Sasuke was surprising, fire, and lightning. He found it quite irritating that Naruto had all 5 chakra natures. He beat him by 3. And Naruto said that he already knows his fireball jutsu, saying that he can do it better than Sasuke. Sasuke growled seeing this. And seeing that that Naruto so-called beat him. But he would want to see Naruto if he can really do it. After a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of training, the blonde wonders, saying, "Hey, Kakashi Sensei, what you need? Can you teach me the water dragon jutsu?" Naruto, that's a bit advanced for you. I gave you lower level rank jutsus. You're at least high as jutsu's B rank. And most of them are B rank. That's an A rank jutsu. Yeah, but it's useful. Takashi Osai is pulling out a scroll, giving him here's all dragon type of jutsus. Looking at it, seeing it's one fire style, lightning style, earth, wind, and water. Nice, the boss says. I'm gonna get started on this right away. As Sasuke would see this as growling. Why give the dope so much jutsus as well? As Kakashi said, the blonde he's a ninja artist. He has the chakra to do so. You, on the other hand, are also a ninjutsu artist, but you're not someone who just spans his jutsus. You're coordinated. Naruto, on the other hand, is just a full-on brawler. Throw everything he has on the opponent. If I give him jutsu like that, that's not really teaching how to use it. But, Naruto's not a person that usually thinks before he acts. He's mostly on the fly person. Sasuke would agree with Kakashi a bit. He did notice the dope doesn't really plan ahead. But in a battle, Naruto's a familiar opponent, a very powerful opponent to face. He can come up with ideas on the fly when he's fighting. And Sasuke kind of found that impressive. Do that in the middle of battle is impressive. As Kakashi upset, find it interesting, huh? How Naruto can do that in the middle of battle. Well, when everything's so heated. And find a way to make a plan so easy for him to be his opponent. That's a familiar enemy right there, Kakashi said simply. But yet, he's a dead last, Sasuke said simply. Yes, he's a dead last, yes, but with hard work, anyone could surpass the elite, Kakashi said simply. I knew a Chia like you who was, I guess, a loser, but he was one of the most powerful person I ever knew. And one of the strongest fire style users I ever known. Believe me, he worked hard. Really hard. Sasuke would understand and nod at this. So Naruto is a hard worker. So was he. But I think I'm going to teach you a special jutsu of my own. It's a variant of the Rasengan. But still, it's not perfect. And Sakashi will tell Sasuke to follow him, pulling out to the forest. As Sakashi tells him to watch, doing hand signs. A few hand signs and sticking his hand close to the ground. As he used to say, lightning blade. As those chakras that emanate from his hand, it's a ball of chakra spark to life. As Sasuke's eyes widened, a grin would come onto his face. As Kakashi rushed through one of the trees, as it would simply go right through them, impaling and sending a couple trees back. As Kakashi would say, this is a lightning blade. But I'm going to teach you a lower rank version of it. I call this a lower rank version of it the Chidori. Chidori, as Sasuke says. Yes, but I also want to tell you one thing. For me to teach you this jutsu, you must make a promise to me. Sasuke would feel free to seethe in this, seeing that he must make a promise. But say, fine, you will not ever, I mean ever, use the Chidori on someone else. On anyone on the Leaf team. On anyone on the Leaf or your teammates, no matter what. This is an airing assassination jutsu that I made to protect my comrades when it came down to the most. Got it? Sasuke would see the determination and the serious voice in it, seeing that the Chidori wasn't made out of, the want of making another jutsu. It was the need to make another jutsu. It's understanding and nodding. I understand. But we all know that how that Chidori and that jutsu affects a certain blonde in the future. As the blonde would be checking out the new martial arts that he learned, as seeing his damage, the blonde would smile as sighing. Seeing the forest burned, some rocks and or spikes of rocks completely all over the place. Some wind torn up by winds, others soaked, burned, and some even cackled electricity going around it. The blonde on its side clapped to the ground. Ah, this is alive, getting stronger every moment. The blonde's eyes were starting to flicker close, as collapsing, sleeping to sweet unconsciousness. A few hours later, not long of Sabuza and his accomplice, Haku was making his way to, well, the custom herbs for Zabuza. He was getting better as time would go on, but they needed to get this work done. It needed to be done now. As pulling some herbs, he was starting to see that same leaf getting. As narrowing his eyes, wondering if it was time, seeing that he was asleep, pulling on a sandbed, as getting close to the blonde, as pulling back his arm to kill the blonde, but stopped. The look on his face just told absolute peace. And before he knew it, he pulled back his sunbin and looking at the blonde for some reason. Wake up. You'll get caught out here. Caught out here in a very feminine voice. The blonde opened his eyes, looking to see a girl. The blonde would get up and saying, "Whoa, what happened? Who are you?" The blonde says. "What are you doing here?" The blonde says simply, "I'm collecting herbs and my name's Haku." Oh. As the blonde looked, seeing the girl right in front of him, the blonde thought that she was pretty. The blonde says, "Well, hi, I'm Uzumaki Naruto." The blonde smiled, and also the future Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. She would smile as grasping the blonde's hand, as nodding, shaking it, and not long they became friends. "What's your goal, Naruto?" she simply asked. "Well, my goal is to become the leader of my village, the Hokage." "Yes, but how are you going to get to your goal? Do you have any precious people?" The blonde stopped to think about it. Precious people? Yes, people who are precious to you at all costs, that you protect, that you'll die for. The blonde would stop and think about it. Any precious people that he knows? "Yeah, I have a couple precious people. I have Rick Sensei, Kakashi Sensei, Sasuke, Sakura, Old Man Saratobi, the Old Man, Ramen, and I am Chan. I have a couple precious people, yeah." The blonde said simply. "I heard when you have a precious person, that's when you truly become strong. When you face all kind of odds for them, just for them." The blonde blinked as hearing this. And thinking about it, when he fought Mizuki not long ago, he felt he can defeat anyone when he was fighting for Haruka. The blonde would stop and think about it. "Yeah, you're right." The blonde would smile, giving make a smile. As Haku was simply saying, "Well, I gotta go. I have to go heal my friend. See ya." As the blonde would nod as saying, "See ya, Haku-chan." And she would stop saying, "And also, I'm a boy." The blonde would stop and say, "Wait, what?" As he would disappear in the foliage. How? He's a boy? As Sasuke would walk past, two would lock eyes for 1 second. But he would make his way back, seeing Sasuke. "Who's that?" "Oh, it was a friend," the blonde says, still being stunned. "Hey, Sasuke," the blonde says simply. "Do you think that's a boy over there?" "A boy?" Sasuke turned back to the person, the guy he saw earlier. "No, why? Looks more like a girl." He said, "Well, I thought she was a girl as well, but He's a boy. Sasuke will think about it, wondering if the blonde was senile. But knowing this is Naruto, so he just shrugged it off. Come on, let's go. Alright, the blonde says. As things be going well, the next day, the blonde will be sleeping in. Ramen, so much ramen. Opening his eyes, looking to the time, seeing the sun up. Well, it's almost mid-noon. The blonde's eyes be shocked, seeing it's almost mid-noon. Holy crap! Where's everybody? I'm looking around to see them all, seeing that everyone's gone. Crap. Putting on his clothes and gear, while his kunai and other supplies, getting his headband on and racing down to the dining room, seeing Tsunami still there. Oh, Naruto, you're awake. Why did no one wake me up? You were sleeping in, and your sensei said it to let you sleep in. Damn it! Why, Kachi sensei, why? Thanks, Tsunami-chan. I'm gonna go and meet them at the bridge. Alright. Stay safe, as the blonde opened the door, leaving the area. Sighing, seeing how that kid can just be so energetic. But remembering what happened a few days ago with Nari, finding out how the boy was so angry with her son, she was quite scared of that fact. Him still being a 12, 13-year-old, but still, the way he said how his life was, just felt like he knew from experience of pain. Heading out, that's a bottom because he run around. Stopping, looking at the trees around him. It looked like they didn't target practice or something, but what? The blonde stopped and looked at it, examining the gashes on the trees. Kashi told him which gash means to what weapon. And the scent, and the smell in the air. It didn't smell like Kashi sensei or anyone else he knew. This is a new scent, and the scent didn't smell friendly at all. These are all sword gashes, and they're all katanas mostly. The blonde eyes are widened. Crap! Making his way back to Tsuna's house quickly. As not long after Naruto left, there was a scuffle between the brave girl daughter and some bandits. It's holding her down. It's looking to see Nari running towards them. I'm gonna cut this kid down really fast. And swinging down his blade, swiping as Tsunami was screaming, seeing that her son was cut down, but seeing only log pieces. What the hell? Where'd the kid go? I seen the blonde. As he was to say, attacking a child is really bad, and bad luck. I don't know why you guys are even doing that in the first place. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because I'm going to kick your asses anyways. Who's this kid? The other bandit would say. Who am I? I'm Uzumaki Naruto, goddammit. The future Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. And also, the ninjas who's about to kick your ass. You attacked Tsuno-san's family. And when you do that, you gotta deal with me. What are you gonna do, kid? I don't think you wanna know, the blonde says, cracking his knuckles, pulling out his familiar hand sign. Shadow Clone Jutsu! As about 8 clones would appear. Alright, guys. Let's deal with this. Let's deal with these two, would ya? Yeah! As seeing them all. Alright. Remember, the boss told us to hold them down. Well, your boss, just to say your boss, won't be really happy when we're done with you first. Then we'll deal with him next. Let's get him! As they'll jump in the air, he's pummeling the bandits down easily. As after this, Inari will say, Naruto Nisan. The blonde will turn towards Inari and say, Go find someone to safe, grab Grab any weapons that you can. Again, defend the village. Grab everyone that you know. I'm gonna head back to the bridge. They're here. Come on! As the bomb would quickly run off, as the clones would disappear, the bomb would quickly make his way through the forest. Crap! I should have woke up earlier, but now I'm happy. If I woke up earlier, I would not have been there to save Nari and Tsunami from those bandits. But now I'm seeing it all. I'm gonna make that businessman pay for what he's done to this country. No country deserves to go through poverty. As arriving finally at the bridge, seemingly is covered in mist. The boy will quickly jump on the bridge. As making his entrance known, seeing the demon mirrors, wondering where Sasuke was. I see Sakura. Hey Sakura! As Sakura turns towards the voice saying, Naruto! Where's Kakashi Sensei? He's over there dealing with Zabuza. The boss slipped the air, using his new abilities for that bite for the force of death. That's simply saying, alright, where's Sasuke? He's in there. Deal with that 100 in. The blonde will nod, say, alright, you guys go deal with that. I'm about to beat down Capone. How does he help the bastard himself? Stay right here. As the blonde can make his way towards the mirrors. The blonde can run towards the mirrors. A seam gap in a hole. And stepping through to see Sasuke. As Sasuke will turn Naruto. Yo, what's up, bastard? As Naruto simply say, what the hell are you doing, dope? You could have attacked from the outside. Huh? Now you're both in here. Well, you can't have that. As doing a single hand sign, as the ice mirror that gap in the dome would close with an ice mirror. As seeing Sasuke pinned with Senbin, the blonde would be turned towards the hunting inn. Saying, alright, Sasuke, I think we can do this with each other for all our jutsu that we learned from Kakashi Sensei. Say, yeah. You know a couple jutsus, right? I know a couple. Why? We're gonna melt our way out of here. As Sasuke would wonder what the hell he was meaning, as remembering how wind and fire work together. Huh. Not bad, dope. Not bad. I have wind infinity, you have fire infinity. On my mark, we do it. I saw that he comes to the eyes and looked to Naruto, saying, he had the Sharingan. You had to say your dojutsu? Huh. Of course I did. Alright, dope. Let's do it. As the two hand signs. As the blonde would quickly make two shadow clones. Shadow clones along with Sasuke. Sasuke getting his fire style. As the two shadow clone blondes say, wind style, great breakthrough. Fire style, great fireball jutsu. As launching the large fireball as the wind and fire combine, making a large inferno. As it would hit the mirrors, the blonde generated a lot of chakra. Fire style, fire style, fire obliteration. As a large flame would appear from the blonde's mouth, making the inferno a lot bigger. As it will change colors from orangish red to a bright bluish purple. And it will start to melt the ice. How is this possible? That should be anyway possible. As the hunter started to use more of his bloodline to cool down the area, I had to do something fast. As disappearing and going to another mirror, grabbing Senbin and throwing them towards the blonde as this would cut the stream of chakra. Ah, fuck! As Sasuke would be pinned with more needles, as more of the hunted would appear in all the mirrors, as damage on the dome would be repaired instantly, even though half the dome was melted off. As immediately, Senbin would be thrown towards every direction, as the shadow clone would be popped by Senbin along with Sasuke and Naruto being now turned into porcupine cushions, as Sasuke would say, "Crap, he's pulling no stops now. Damn it!" Looking to see the blonde. "You're alright, Naruto." "I'm fine. I'm gonna give him hell," as the blonde says, making a shadow clone. "Let's do it!" Right. As generating the chakra he needed, making another shadow clone. You know what to do. As doing so, this should start to make a Rasengan. Sasuke will turn to see what he was doing. He's using the Rasengan. What the hell is he using that jutsu for? As he was starting to add fire to the nature, along with wind, fire and wind. As the ball started to change into a four-star shuriken mixed with burning flames. As the Blonde, Katoon, futon style, flaming Rasengan, flaming Rasengan shuriken. As immediately throwing his rushing towards the hunter net, jumping in the air. Take this! As the attack would blow, causing an explosion in the dome, shattering the glass immediately. As most of the mist would be blasted away from the explosion because of the jutsu. As simply Kashi turned towards the sound, seeing a large dome of chakra, wind and chakra, wind style chakra, fire style chakra. As it showed that Naruto and Sasuke are unharmed. Not bad, Dobe. Not bad. Thanks, Tim. I seen the hunter in. Well, let's take him out. Right. As the two would run at the hunter in. Not so fast. As using senbei needles, seeing an ice mirror appear right behind him. Oh shit. As ice senbei would appear, clogging their chakra networks. Ah! As the two shinobi getting to fall, collapsing. The two get up slowly. Damn it. Leading towards see it's over. As gathering sediment in the ice sediment in hand and throwing them towards the blonde. Crap, move! As getting right in front of the blonde, as taking the ice sediment. Sasuke, what the hell? Why you just stood there, Dobe? Why did you? As Sasuke was slowly starts to collapse, Sakura has seen it. Sasuke, no! Kakashi turned to see Sasuke. No. This can't be happening. Crap, I need to finish this off. I need to finish this fight with Zabuza now. As Mini jumping back from Zabuza for kunai, as Kakashi pulled out a scroll, biting his thumb, not biting his thumb, going through the blood that's on his joining vest, and going through his thumb, as going through all of the scroll, as rewrapping the scroll, doing a few hand signs. Kuchi's no jutsu, as a pack of dogs would appear, hold him down. As Kachi would simply say, as holding Zabuza down. What the hell? You know, you held me off for so long, but it's time for me to finish this off, Zabuza. Next thing the blonde would feel. Naruto would feel pain, and then rage. The blonde would rage. Is this the first time you saw a teammate die? As Sakura was told Sasuke, Naruto, what are you gonna do? This is the way of shinobi, as the hunter ninja simply. You'll see everyone die in front of you eventually, no matter what. Shut up, as the blonde would simply say. Shut the hell up. You know nothing about Sasuke. The blonde's eyes would change from cerulean blue to a bright golden yellow with vertical slits in it. The blonde's features start to change. His nails start to grow longer, more feral. His whisker marks start to thicken. His eyes would glow as he looks like he's about to shift. Can't shift. Gotta take control. As grabbing the ground, as scratching, making deep slash marks into on the bridge. As chakras appear, the physical chakra, it was black. It was in different shades of colors, but the most was around black and reddish colors. But then a red chakra emerged from the blonde. His features became more feral. His nails became more longer than usual. Canines started to poke out of his mouth, becoming bigger canines, along with his golden eyes, becoming an orangish-reddish color. But they are crimson, orangish-reddish color, with a tint of crimson in it. As the blonde eyes would be full black slit. As his eyes would glow with power, as red chakra emanated from his body. You're gonna pay for that! As his features, Sakura seen as, that's Naruto? I'm gonna kill you! As Akashi would feel the chakra. This chakra. Can it be the Nine Tails? Seeing the chakra emanating from the fox head on top of the blonde as it would disperse back to the seal. The blonde stance shifted to all fours. Being his usual stance would be more of a martial arts to a more feral stance of one of the wolves and foxes of the stance. As the blonde jumped forward, rushing at high speed. How? He's throwing a fist as the hunter barely dodged the attack. That shouldn't be possible. He shouldn't be this fast. The blonde will quickly flip, doing a mid-flip, jumping towards the hunter as going for a slash again. Missed. Slash. Swipe. Slash. The blonde would increase all of a sudden as his claws would emanate with a glow of chakra. As slicing, seeing a mark on the mask, seeing that it's barely used to scrape the surface, but causing 3 large gashes on the mask. As using his knee to kick it to the hunter's face, sending him back flying. As it would smash the ground, as breaking the mask's hole. The blonde would rush towards the hunter fist cocked back to do the final blow, as throwing his fists forward and stopping. Haku, seeing the boys, saying, "Why did you not stop? Why did you stop?" As simply saying, "How? Why? You're alive?" I have no worth for Japso-sama. No worth? You're a human being, for God's sake, the blonde growled. Who cares about what that bastard thinks of you? You're not some tool to be used. I'm sorry. The blonde growled as now being thoroughly pissed. As something as Haku and Naruto hear something like sound of chirping birds. Huh? Turning to see Kakashi rushing forward with some sort of lightning hand. What is that jutsu? Naruto wondered. It looks awesome. Haku would be horrified seeing this as quickly disappearing. Crap. No. As the blonde quickly making its way forward, trying to stop the attack. I see this. How? Gosh, I said, why didn't see this? Crap, I can't slow down. The blonde quickly rushed, using most of the speed and chakra from the Nine Tails, appearing right in front of Kakashi, grabbing Kakashi's hand and lifting it forward up in the air, thoroughly dodging the attack. Kakashi say, "Naruto? Gotcha." As Zabuto's, so, what the hell? As the blonde turned back, as Sakachi's hands would disappear. We saw the crackle of lightning as it would stop. As Naruto looked towards Haku and simply saying, "It doesn't matter if you're some tool." As the stop turned clapping, they all turned to see a small petite man with dirty blonde hair, glasses, and very fancy tux. Well, well, well. Look at that. The demon of the mist can't even finish one single task. What a shame. It looks like I put you out of your misery. Well then, let's do so. Boys, you bring me Zabuza's head, increase in pay. And also, take the village as well. And any girls you capture, have your fun. All right, one thug says. That's a good idea. As another thug. The blonde looked towards Haku as her scent. She was a male. She was not a male. She was a female. Crah. Blonde. And also, that one, to point towards Haku, bring her to me. I want to deal for myself. She needs to repay me for what she did to my arm. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it too. The girl was shivering seeing this. The blonde could knock her out cold, chopping her back of her neck, as she'll fall unconscious. He would catch her and simply letting her down gently. What the hell? What did you do to Haku? As Zabuza says, knocked her out. That's it. She's not gonna want to see this. As the blonde would simply say, I'm gonna kill every last one of them. The blonde would growl, seeing this. Who the hell do you think you are? To take this country and just toy with it. The one thing I hate, the one thing I truly hate, are bastards who think they have the will of what they want. I'm gonna finish you off myself. As his body was at the shift, changing, letting this thing take over finally. As his body was to change, grow in size. His favorite features would just come back in force with nothing before. His body would grow. His arms would start to have fur. Grayish, blackish fur started to grow. His head started to elongate. His ears started to point up. A tail was to sprout from his back. His teeth would turn into fangs. His eyes would glow brighter. As transforming into it all. As the beast would howl. Once was former Naruto was now some wolf-like creature. Everyone was shocked to see this. The creature would growl, seeing is now what it needed to kill. All my hard drive. One thing. Kill everything. Rushing towards them all as rushing, slashing them apart, tearing them limb from limb, biting them, tearing off their arms, heads. It was also gory, but beautiful.